Hey!
Boom.
Boom. Ooh. Love it.
Let's do it. Let's drill it.
We felt that there was sort of a hole in society, not necessarily in any one industry, right? There's very clearly an increased number of natural disasters every single year. Yeah. There's very clearly an increase in amount of destruction that comes from each natural disaster. And frankly, I don't care why. It's just what's happening, right? That's just the reality we live in. And so there's a lot of people in California here, and I'm sure in Arizona as well, that are now in a fire area that weren't previously in a fire area, right? They didn't move, just there's more fires. And there's no entity that does that right now, that helps people navigate that. CAL FIRE tries, but really they should be fighting the fires, right? They should be focused on fighting fires, not on helping people through this situation. So go ahead.
Well, and you're probably about to say it, but I'm curious how, if all the other
insurance,
if all the other companies can't or won't, how does Delos step in and do it?
Yeah, so right when we started, we met and partnered with some wildfire science academics, professors, and with them on board and the two co-founders, we co-developed the Delos Insurance wildfire risk model. Okay. That model's been holding up. First model came out 3 years ago, and out in market throughout all of these years, we've held up a 90 to 95% accuracy rating. The model itself is we have a patent pending on the algorithm. It's a novel use of AI to geospatial data. It's able to understand lots of different types of data in a three-dimensional format to be able to understand locality effects, right? Everything burns differently. Grasslands versus chaparral in Southern California versus redwood forests. So you have to really understand what are the risk factors of any one. And then we have lots of satellite imagery, a probabilistic ignition model, 10 million fire simulations run on supercomputers, up to over 100 data points at this point that go into this algorithm. And it's really able to determine, to a very accurate degree, what is exposed. And it's able to determine, sort of what is exposed right now and what's exposed tomorrow, as opposed to what is the average of exposure over the last 60 years, which is how most insurance companies approach it.